Many singers who were the soundtrack of our lives in the 70s and 80s, though still alive and well, seem to have completely dropped off the mainstream radar. They are now living far from the spotlights that once made them famous. For most, blockbuster success has been replaced by a niche career, a quiet retreat motivated by health issues, or a total reinvention in other fields. Now, let's take a trip down memory lane and recall 25 legendary singers who were once huge stars but have been seriously out of the public eye lately. Starting with Christopher Knight. Remember Peter, the middle kid from the Brady Bunch? Christopher Knight's success, now 67, wasn't just on TV in the 70s. The group also released pop albums. But music and leading roles are long gone. Today, he lives in Los Angeles and has transitioned into a technology entrepreneur. He had a brief comeback on reality TV in the 2000s. In his personal life, he's been married 4 times. His current wife is Cara Kokones since 2016. He's living proof that you can go straight from Hollywood to the boardroom. Number 24. Sananda Maitreya. Back in 1988, when Terence Trent D'Arby, now 63, blew up with Wishing Well, he was the hottest name in music. But he simply vanished from America. Why? He legally changed his name to Sananda Maitreya in 2001 and intentionally stepped away from the US and the traditional industry that frustrated him so much. Today, he has lived in Milan, Italy since 2003 and releases all his music totally independently. He is married to Italian architect and businesswoman Francesca Francone, and they have children. That's a true creative and geographic self-exile. Howard Jones. If you turned on the radio in the 80s, you definitely heard Howard Jones, now 70, and hits like Things Can Only Get Better. He was the face of synth-pop new wave. Today, he lives in the UK and is still active, but far from celebrity glamour. He focuses on nostalgia tours and works on production in his own studio, maintaining a low profile. It's all about the pure music, without the mainstream circus. Billy Ocean. The Trinidadian singer with the velvety voice, Billy Ocean, now 75, dominated the American charts with Caribbean Queen and Suddenly, an 80s powerhouse. But he took a hiatus in the 90s, and that took him off the US map. He lives in Berkshire, England, and prioritized family, taking care of his wife, Judy Ocean. He has returned to performing, but focuses on international tours and nostalgia shows. He has 3 children. Number 21. Brenda Russell. With Piano in the Dark, Brenda Russell, now 76, marked the late 80s. But the solo pop career ended there. Today, she lives in Texas and has become a behind-the-scenes legend. Her biggest recent success wasn't singing, but writing. She won a Grammy and was nominated for a Tony as the co-writer of the music and lyrics for the Broadway musical, The Color Purple. The ex-wife of Brian Russell, with whom she had a daughter, Lindsay, she successfully migrated from R&B to acclaimed theater. Rob Bass. Back in 1988, every party played It Takes Two. Rob Bass, now 57, was an essential pioneer of hip-hop dance. But after that smash hit, he faded from the big charts. Where is he now? Today, he is only active on hip-hop freestyle nostalgia tours and at 80s and 90s themed festivals. He's a beloved name, but his media presence is restricted to niche show circuits. And if you are enjoying finding out what these iconic singers are up to, be sure to hit that like button on this video. Subscribe right here to Top Celebrities, leave your comment, and hang out with us. Continuing with the number 19, Vanilla Ice. The spiky-haired rapper Vanilla Ice, now 57, blew up in the late 80s and early 90s with Ice Ice Baby. But his music fame became a roller coaster ride. Today, he lives in Florida and transformed his name into a niche TV brand, hosting the show The Vanilla Ice Project about home renovations. He still does nostalgia tours, but his main source of income and notoriety comes from his television and construction projects. MC Hammer. You literally couldn't touch him. MC Hammer, now 63, was a global pop rap phenomenon with You Can't Touch This. But he lost his massive fortune, about $70 million, and filed for bankruptcy. The twist: he lives in Oakland, California, and has reinvented himself as a religious minister, entrepreneur, and technology consultant in Silicon Valley. Married to Stephanie Fuller and father of 5 children, he is completely retired from mainstream hip-hop. Tiffany. The princess of pop, Tiffany, now 53, dominated the late 80s charts with I Think We're Alone Now and her famous mall tours. She lives in Nashville, Tennessee, and, like many, has settled into the 80s and 90s nostalgia scene. She has publicly discussed the tumultuous relationship with her mother, who was her manager in her youth, and the high price of early fame. Number 16. Debbie Gibson. Tiffany's rival, Debbie Gibson, now 54, was the child prodigy who at 17 became the youngest singer to write, produce, and star on a Billboard #1 album. But the pop charts are history. Today, she is active mainly on Broadway and in TV movies, such as the Hallmark Channel, living between New York and Las Vegas. She publicly revealed her battle with chronic Lyme disease, a health issue that forced her to slow down. But she released a pop album in 2021. Jeff Lynne. The genius of the Electric Light Orchestra ELO, Jeff Lynne, now 77, with hits like Mr. Blue Sky, is famous for being a recluse and media shy. He lives in Los Angeles, and his main activity is not singing, but rather music production, where he worked with giants like Paul McCartney. He's been married 3 times. His current wife is Camelia Kath since 2017. Pat Benatar. The powerful voice of rock, Pat Benatar, now 72, with anthems like Hit Me With Your Best Shot, is still active, but keeps a low media profile. She does annual tours with her husband and collaborator since 1979, guitarist Neil Giraldo. Married since 1982, the couple has 2 daughters and lives in Los Angeles. She was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2022. Number 13. Rick Springfield. The heartthrob and rocker Rick Springfield, now 75, broke big with Jesse's Girl and was also an actor on General Hospital. Today, he is extremely active on rock tours and as a niche actor. He lives in Malibu, California, and is married to Barbara Porter since 1984, with whom he has 2 children. He has struggled with depression for decades, a topic he openly addresses in his autobiography. Steve Perry. The unforgettable voice of Journey, Steve Perry, now 76, made the world sing Don't Stop Believin'. But after leaving Journey in 1998 due to hip health issues and the loss of his longtime partner to cancer, he disappeared from public view for decades. He released emotional solo albums in 2018 and 2021, but flat out refuses to return to touring, maintaining a life of reclusion. Number 11. Michael McDonald. With his instantly recognizable soulful husky voice, Michael McDonald, now 73, defined the Doobie Brothers and his solo career in the 80s. He is active on nostalgia tours and at festivals, living in Nashville, Tennessee. He is married to singer and songwriter Amy Holland since 1983 and has 2 children. His career is steady, but entirely out of the daily celebrity media spotlight. Denise Williams. From Let's Hear It for the Boy to R&B and soul, Denise E. Williams, now 74, was versatile, but her career has completely migrated to gospel music, where she is highly respected with 4 Grammys. She lives in Los Angeles, is a mother of 4 children, and dedicates herself to preaching and a gospel talk show. Jody Watley. The elegant Jody Watley, now 66, of Shalimar and then solo with Looking for a New Love, is now an independent businesswoman who operates her own record label, Avatone Records. She lives in Los Angeles, remains active on R&B and dance tours, and was married to musician Andre Simone, Prince's brother, with whom she has children. Taylor Dayne. The powerful voice of Taylor Dayne, now 63, famous for Tell It to My Heart, is active on tour and lives in Los Angeles. She is an open advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, and in her personal life, she is the mother of twins born via surrogacy in 2002. Her media presence is limited to nostalgia shows and appearances on reality shows or podcasts. Number 7. Lisa Lisa. A pioneer of hip-hop freestyle, Lisa Lisa, now 58, is the voice of I Wonder If I Take You Home. She is active on nostalgia tours in New York. In an intimate revelation, she shared that she secretly battled invasive ductal carcinoma, a form of breast cancer, at 21, undergoing chemotherapy while on tour. Her life story will be the subject of a biopic movie in 2025. Toni Basil. The dancer and singer Toni Basil, now 81, became globally famous for the hit Mickey. She is almost completely anonymous to younger audiences and no longer performs as a singer. She lives in Los Angeles, but is a highly respected and active figure behind the scenes as a choreographer and dance teacher in Hollywood. Nick Acosta. The prodigy Nick Acosta, now 53, who is Frank Sinatra's goddaughter, lives in Los Angeles and reinvented herself as a mature funk and soul artist in the 2000s, finding success in niche markets. Married to Australian producer Justin Stanley and mother of 2 children, Sugar McQueen and Swede, she deliberately stepped away from the pop mainstream, focusing on a cult career. Bobby McFerrin. Who could forget Bobby McFerrin, now 75, and his global pop hit, Don't Worry, Be Happy? He rejected pop stardom and lives in Philadelphia, dedicating himself to classical music, jazz, improvisation, and conducting orchestras. Married to Debbie McFerrin and father of 3 children, he remains a figure of great musical influence, but totally out of the pop publicity game. Number 3. Peter Cetera. The voice behind the Chicago ballads like If You Leave Me Now, Peter Cetera, now 80, has been semi-retired from touring since 2019. He lives in Idaho and is known for having a tense and distant relationship with his former Chicago bandmates. He's been married 3 times, with his last separation from Diane Ninny in 2017. Number 2. Christopher Cross. Christopher Cross's soft rock, now 74, dominated the early 80s, sweeping the Grammys with Sailing. He lives in Austin, Texas, and is active on nostalgia tours, but faced a major health challenge. In 2020, he revealed he contracted COVID-19, which triggered Guillain-Barré syndrome, causing temporary loss of the use of his legs, speech, and memory. He regained his ability to walk with the aid of a cane and continues to perform, overcoming the condition. Linda Ronstadt. At the top of the list of vanished stars, Linda Ronstadt, now 72, was the most successful female singer of the 70s and 80s. With You're No Good, she lives in San Francisco, California. Since 2011, she has been retired from singing due to progressive supranuclear palsy. She can no longer sing, which permanently removed her from the stage. She dedicates herself to documentaries, memoirs, and activism. She never married and adopted 2 children in the 90s, Mary Clementine and Carlos. She is the legend who went silent. Most of these artists continue to perform, but at a much slower pace. Today, they no longer enjoy the mass success and daily media attention they had in the glorious 70s and 80s. But one thing is for sure. They will never be forgotten by their fans. Did you enjoy reminiscing about these singers? Which one made the biggest impact on your youth? Tell us in the comments below. Which of these rappers is your favorite? Leave your comment down here and join the discussion. Don't forget to leave your like. I'll leave another super interesting video for you right here in the cards. Just click on this card to watch. It's totally worth seeing. Don't forget to drink plenty of water, okay? And for more videos like this, just subscribe right here to Top Celebrities and hit that notification bell. Once again, thank you so much and see you next time.